purple belts, right? Like I know that what I thought about when I came to when I started jiu-jitsu, purple belts were untouchable, right? They were these like, it was just amazing. Like I was like, I'll never be that good. Brown belts, couldn't imagine it. Black belts wasn't on the table. You guys are at that stage. As purple belts now, like when new guys come in, they're gonna look at you guys and be like, what am I supposed to do? Like you guys must know what you do because you are now moving into what would be considered as an expert at what you're doing. As brown belts, the clock is now ticking, right? Every day that you train, every day you move forward in this stuff, you're 1 inch closer to, again, it's not the end, it's actually sort of a new beginning because then after the belts, you got a black belt. There's no more like, I don't have that burden of I'm chasing a new belt. You're like, now you're just open up to this vast expanse of just, now I just train. There's no more like little speed bumps to boost me along or anything like that. Well, speed bump will boost you along, but a little boost along the way. And again, for everybody, if you didn't get promoted tonight, be happy for the people that did. Your time is coming. If you guys have 3 or 4 stripes, then it's probably not going to be long. And again, the belt really doesn't mean that much. It's meaningful because of what it represents. But again, it's sort of a, jiu-jitsu is not a, it's not a sprint. It doesn't end. It's a marathon. It just keeps going and going and going. And these are like little mile markers to let you know where you're at. And then after black belt, then it's just like, oh, you just keep going, just indefinitely, just keep going, right? And then you don't really know where you're at. But right now, guys, you're moving through the ranks, okay? So enjoy it, okay? And don't be in a rush to let it be over with, because I promise, once you're here, it's not an end, it's just the beginning, and that's it. So don't feel like, I gotta go, gotta get another belt, I gotta chase the next one, or whatever, okay? From the black belts that we have here, Rich, you got anything, sir?
No, you guys are awesome, man. My transition up north with jiu-jitsu and getting on the mat has been a little tough. I miss you guys. It's hard to motivate myself to get to a gym where I came here, I saw all my friends. You guys were my friends in Louisville, So I'm using this week as a springboard to get back on the mats. I've only trained twice up there. It's great to be back. I'm happy for everybody. You guys are all killers, I look forward to rolling with you all. So it's coming.
Chad, you are a fixture in this gym, so whatever you'd like to say as well.
I don't know what's been in the water this year, but everybody's really picked up their game. Remember last year, it was kind of out on a roll. Not to say that nobody was tough last year or anything, but this year everybody's just picked it up and just been kicking ass. And you guys have been pushing me, Chewy. Everybody's just got fucking solid this year. Everybody's starting to form their game now. Everybody's got their go-to stuff, and now everybody's just putting in that work. And it showed this weekend because we went out there and just crushed people. And like Rich and Nate said, when you guys get this belt, it's a big honor, and you guys deserve it. I mean, when I go to tournaments or when Jeff goes to tournaments, you guys see that they just blow through those guys. So you guys are more than deserving of these belts, and I'm proud of each and every one of these guys that got their belts today, and there's more to come later on.
So, 10 years ago, Chad came into the gym. He was a young 11-year-old little scrawny kid who'd go back in the corner. We didn't even have a kids class. There was no kids class. Colin was a coach. Colin was like, I don't even want to deal with kids. Just stuck him over in the corner. And then Chad, randomly one day we were watching him, he was doing triangle chokes. And he was doing really well, right? He was catching them. It's not bad, right? And then a couple weeks later, he started doing competitions and he was just roughhousing these young kids. Kept competing. Over the years, I remember when Colin would give him a yellow belt or orange belt, I'd ask him, can I give it to him? There's just something about like, kind of like the little dumbass. Can I give it to him, and then there was this point where Chad, his teenage years, it's kind of a weird thing to have, right? He was a purple belt in his teenage years. He literally can take a grown man and just do with him what he wants to, and they can't stop it. But he's like, 6'1", $130 or something, right? But he's a teenager, so there was this point where his ego definitely got up there, and you'd watch him, right? For those that were around at the time, Chad would beat the brakes off of everyone just because he could. And then there was a change, right? Chad, we were talking one time, and Chad you could see that it was like, boop, got it, right? And that was what kind of led to me when we gave him his brown belt a couple years ago. Because he realized that his role as a coach is not to like beat the brakes off of people and then be like, yeah. It's, right? Like, again, you laugh, but that's some people's idea, right? I'm supposed to beat the shit out of you so that you respect me. Chad realized it was like, no. I'm trying to build these people up. And then it changed. I saw his demeanor change, the way that he rolled with people, the way that he went about it, the way that we talked about people. He was like, man, he realized that we're supposed to, as coaches, to build you guys up. It's not about us. We're not here to have you guys call us master or kowtow to us because we have this thing on. You give us respect because we earn it from you and because we give back to you guys and you guys understand that that's the way that it works, right? And with that said, it is an honor and a privilege to promote you, and congratulations, buddy.
Another speech.
Black Belt.
Speech you weren't prepared for.
So first off, I just want to start by thanking Chewy. He's one of the greatest people I've ever met in my life. If you guys didn't know, when I was a kid, I battled with a lot of depression and all kinds of stuff. It's hard to talk about, but just give me a minute here. I ended up in the hospital. I tried to kill myself when I was 16 years old, and Chewy helped me through that. The gym's been a big family to me. Sorry, I can't talk right now. But Chewy would drive me to the gym every day. I was a poor kid. I didn't have much at all, but I had the gym, and I had this is my family here. I've never had family outside of the gym. Never had friends outside of the gym. It's always just been you guys, and I appreciate that a lot. And I appreciate Chewy because without him, I wouldn't be here today. This guy took time out of his day to come pick me up every day. Offered to let me live at his house and stuff, all kinds of stuff, and he'll do anything for you. He's one of the best coaches. Well, he is the best coach I've ever had. So I thank you guys. You guys are more than just friends to me. You guys are all my family, and I'm honored to be your guys' instructor, and I'm honored to be part of this team.